Hi guys, today I'm cutting a 12-inch Serato control vinyl into a 7-inch one. For this I'm using a tool which is used to cut metal and also you can use to cut plastic and vinyl, of course. But it's a lathe tool or lathe, I don't know how to pronounce it. And it's used in workshops, and you can find it in I don't know where you find workshop stuff. In Spanish we call it ferreteria, maybe a specialized ferreteria, but um, so I'm using this platter, which is from an old turntable. You don't want to do this. Maybe you want to do it in your turntable because you will get particles and you have to force the platter a little bit. And so I made this for cleaning vinyl because you don't want to get water on your turntable either. And yeah, you will need this because this tool is attached to a piece of aluminum with this hole here, which is the same diameter of the center hole of the vinyl. You can find this measurement in the web. It's a standard measurement, and I also drilled two holes, one for making a 7-inch vinyl and another one for making a 10-inch vinyl. But 10-inch is still too big for the portable turntables. So now I'm cutting the 7-inch vinyl. That means that from this hole to this hole here, you have 3.5 inches. So the B side on the control record is more useful than the A side, because on the A side you have this part of the record that is used to scroll through your library if you want to. So I'm cutting with the B side facing up because the tool is going to be here, and the cleaner cut is going to be in this part of the surface, and not on the A side, which gets the rough cut. I spit it a little bit over my vinyl, which is new, by the way. This is brand new. I just opened the Serato box. So okay, I'm going to start. You use this tool by cutting. I don't know if you can see the shape of this piece of metal, this hard piece of metal. You always cut this way. I mean, you want to cut like that. So I'm putting this in the center hole, and I'm just turning this that way, and I'm keeping this strong into the center hole so that the cut will be the same all through the record. We'll have the same radius. So okay, I'm starting. This is not the most comfortable position. With this measurement that I'm using, the tool strikes just in the last 5 minutes of the record. Just there, or maybe there. You can see it here with the light, right there. So that's where I'm cutting, and you just have to push this down, not too hard, to get a clean, to get a smooth cut, and just turn it and turn it and turn it. So start to doing this, and you start to get, I don't know if you see it already, you start to get like a thread of vinyl, like this. So you have to do it over and over and over, and try to be now I realize that maybe it's not such a bad idea to turn the record around and meet this groove that I'm cutting halfway through from the other side. So I'm trying that, and let's see what happens. Okay, so at this point I got through for the first time, and then the tool gets stuck. So what you want to try to do is get all the way through. um, the, the more the better, and then when you can't keep just doing it because your tool gets stuck over and over again, you just finish it with a knife. So okay, so this is how it looks. So you get some parts where you got all the way through, and then other parts that you have left just a tiny, very flat, very small piece of vinyl which haven't got off yet. So that's the part that you want to cut with the knife. Okay, so there you go. Taking this off. This is good for nothing, and okay, so as you heard, I used the vacuum cleaner to clean up a little bit of the mess, and there you go. There you have your 7-inch Serato Scratch Life vinyl. The edges turn out a little bit rough, and you can use the 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 knife to smooth it out, or maybe use some sandpaper. I wouldn't recommend to use this that much because the little sand and the little particles of vinyl that you get from the process could get into the grooves, and that will make a not so good product. So you can just, I'm sorry, I'm off camera. So you can just finish the rough edges like this. Hey, so I just realized that you could use the same tool to finish the rough edges, and this will make big pieces of vinyl like threads, so this will not get into grooves, and it's a much cleaner process than using the sandpaper. There you go. That's perfect. Hell yeah. Okay, so there you have it, guys. That's the 7-inch vinyl, and that's this Serato signal over there. Pretty much perfect, I would say. So hope this was useful, and if you have any questions, just ask. Have fun.